On July 13th, 2024, at 6:11 p.m., America encountered one of the darkest days in the history of our nation. Former President Donald J. Trump was potentially almost assassinated by a gunman. We don't know who the identity fully is yet. There's still investigation going on. But we saw a video by Tom Macdonald. By the way, he just released this about 4 hours ago. They must have spent all night on it as a response of music to a dark day in the history of our country. Guys, welcome back. I'm Isaac. This is David.
What's up? We have not seen this yet. I intentionally didn't want to. I don't know if it's a music video, if it's a lyric video. We're about to find that out with you guys, but we thought that we did an emergency. I was after church eating lunch, and Isaac called me up and said we have to do this. So we ran to the studio to film it for you guys, but we're going to get into this, and we'll give you some... But we're going to get into this and see what Tom created in the last 24 hours.
The name of the song is You Missed. So let's see what he says.
Very straightforward.
It's only 2 minutes long. He's only had like 12 hours to actually prepare for this moment. So guys, watch it with us. Give us your comments and likes down below, and make sure to subscribe because we're going to come out with some crazy content tomorrow as well.
Let's go.
Get him, Tom.
Let's go.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to your racist. If you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin, they don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election. They got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got...
So, guys, we can't even get that far into this song. That line alone, we're going to rewind it. But listen very carefully to what he just said. Don't come at this from even a political lens. It's about what is right and what is wrong, what is good versus what is evil.
They want to divide us, y'all.
They want to divide us and tear this country down and turn it into a civil war. So listen very carefully to what he just said.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to your racist. If you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin, they don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election. They got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom and afraid of violence.
Pause it.
You wish you was dead.
Oh my gosh, dude, come on.
It's every single American deep down. If you are bleed red, white, and blue and you love this country, what just happened yesterday is an abomination to what we stand for in America. We do not stand for taking out your political opponent, whether it's sending them to prison or trying to literally end their life.
I was online so much of yesterday, and it pissed me off how much people were saying, they should have got him. I can't believe they missed from that close. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, I don't want Joe Biden to get assassinated. No, because you know what it does? It's a human life. It's not like they're like Hitler where they're going out and killing millions of Jews. Yeah. That is not what's happening. Yeah. You have a difference of opinion. Yes, I have a philosophy. You have a philosophy. But this is absolute BS that they're talking about how Trump should have been assassinated. Yeah. No, the truth is we as a country need to come together because we were a centimeter away from a civil war.
Yes, literally. If Trump didn't turn his head to the side as that bullet came through, I do believe that God saved his life.
This wasn't a random person. This was an actual inside job. Yeah. And so what he's talking about is he's not even saying left or right. He's saying they are trying to kill our democracy, which is really a republic. Yeah. But this is ridiculous. But Tom is going off. Let's keep going.
The right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom and afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them. He don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy?
Biden can't stop. He ain't got the energy. Yo.
What he just said at the end, rewind it like 10 seconds. Listen to this bar he just did.
All right.
It means they're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all wanna kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest, go hard. Wanna burn flags, go off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed!
Oh, that gave me goosebumps.
Why can't they just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed! There's no one else you can blame. Cause they lock them up in a cage. And you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed!
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yo.
How in the heck?
That makes me almost emotional, man.
Dude, how did he do that in like 16 hours?
It makes me emotional because he just encapsulated the pain and the suffering from 50 plus to 70 plus million Americans are feeling right now. The fact that the man that they look up to, he's not God. Trump is not God.
He's not
okay?
God. It's not God.
But he is a man that loves this country. And this is the reason why. He had a nice, cushy lifestyle before he ever got into politics. Everybody on the left even liked him. But the moment he came down that escalator and decided that he wanted to run for office, all of a sudden the narrative got shifted and said, we have to take him out. I guarantee you, even Andrew Tate, yesterday he was on a Twitter live space. He said, I guarantee you, if I was in a room with drug dealers and they said, this guy has to go, let's take him out. If drug dealers are doing that, like low-level drug dealers, what is the big elitists in this country? When they're meeting in those rooms privately, what are they saying? He's got to go.
Controlling
There's
everything.
no way he can be in office.
This was not a random off loner. This was not a loner
guys.
going out and trying to do something on his own. This was orchestrated by the higher-ups.
Yeah.
And if you people can't see that, if you're a liberal watching this channel, thank you for coming and joining us.
But even your eyes
and you know
are being
what?
opened.
Your eyes have to be open. You know how many people online I've seen said, I've never voted Republican. I'm a Democrat. I hated Trump, and now I'm voting for him.
Not even
because
about,
when you see what's happening, you can't defend it.
It's not even about Democrat and Republican anymore.
No.
It's literally not about politics. It's you almost killed a former president because you had a vendetta against him. And then you got paid, most likely, by the elitists up in the government to try to take him out. And the funniest part? I researched this yesterday. Did you see the crowd's reaction when the shots went off? They didn't like freak out and start rioting and like trying to leave. They all stood their ground. And when Trump got off the ground and he said, fight, 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 that was a war cry. And every single American that believes in freedom galvanized behind him in a single moment. It's literally going to it's going to bring the Republican Party together. He's going to be at the RNC convention. He just started golfing today. Right after this happened, he's on the golf course. He's not unfazed, but he's the strength. Guys, I mean, if we could, David, could we just pop up on the screen right now that picture that I sent you?
Yeah.
About President Trump. This will be in the history books, guys.
We put this on our community notes as well.
We'll put this on our community notes, but
we already
did.
But look at
guys,
this. This is the photo.
Picture. Just stare at it for a second.
This photo is going to go in history as one of the most iconic because he didn't run away like, oh, I got hit, now I have to save my life. He stood his ground. He went to the ground, which was smart. And then he was not really well protected by the people around him, as you can tell that he's still. I mean, at this point,
the Secret Service
they had
on
already
the ground
killed.
did a good job.
The guy.
The Secret Service on the ground did a good job. I've watched a lot of reports on it. The problem was the Secret Service snipers. They knew, one of the snipers knew that the attempted assassin was literally aiming at Trump, but he was ordered not to engage and take him out.
For you HOG and Hangover Gang people, just subscribe because we're going to be coming out the next few days with a lot of stuff surrounding this. We want to really just focus on Tom's video because that was absolutely incredible. Before we go, though, I do want to show one thing. This is the guy that died. This recently just came out, I think a few hours ago. My wife sent this to me. He's a firefighter. Yeah. So this is the guy that died, and a couple other people were wounded. They seem to be alive. This is the one guy that died. We really want to pay homage to him.
Well, I do know a little bit about him. So he was a firefighter, and he was in the crowd behind Donald Trump. His daughter was with him, and when the shots went off, he covered her body and took the bullet. I mean, if that's not a sign of heroism.
I'm going to read this real quick. This is from his daughter.
Okay.
Yesterday, time stopped, and when it started again, my family and I started living a real-life nightmare. What was supposed to be an exciting day that we had all looked forward to, especially my dad, turned into the most traumatizing experience someone could imagine. I know the media will cover this event, and I'm going to try my best to stay away from looking at everything, especially because I've already seen and lived through it in real time. But I want everyone to know what the media will not cover and will not say about him. He was the best dad a girl could have ever asked for. My sister and I never needed for anything. You call, he would answer, and he would do whatever it is you needed. If you didn't know, he would figure it out. He would talk and make friends with anyone, which he was doing all day yesterday and loved every minute of it. He was a man of God. Let's go. Loved Jesus fiercely and also looked after our church and our members of our family. After that, she said that he also, when he started hearing gunshots, he actually jumped in front of his wife and his children and used himself as a human shield to protect them. And he ended up getting shot. So real quick before we end this video,
I do want to say something real quick. So there is a GoFundMe for the victims that Kid Rock started. It's already raised over $2.5 million. The goal was $1 million. It's officially endorsed by Trump. So let's put that down in the description. If you guys want to donate to the families that have been affected by this shooting, we'll put the GoFundMe link in the description. And by all means, just go and donate, because this is such a tragedy.
Yeah, but before we go, guys, I want to do something a little different. I want to pray for the victims.
Yeah,
we haven't done this very often, but this is a time in our country, man, where we need to unite and also know the value of human life, that someone's life was taken. This is not something to celebrate by any side. So just thank you, God, for just overwhelming the families with your love and just giving them peace and strength in this situation, that this won't cause division, but this will cause unity in their household. And we just thank you, Father, for the man that sacrificed his life and just cover their family and friends with your blessing, Father. Just give them abundance, give them overwhelming prosperity and peace, that this is not something that is going to cause division in their family for generations, but this is going to be a healing moment for them and for this country, God. So we just thank you. And thank you guys for spending this time with us. And like Isaac said, please subscribe, not because we want to get 1 million subscribers, no, because the next couple of days we're going to come out with information of our own research about the shooting, what's been happening, how is this affecting the country, how are people online reacting to this. So we'll come out with that probably tomorrow and Tuesday. So we love you guys. We'll see you on the next video. And again, thank you, Tom, for that song. That was beautiful.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.
Peace.